find the coordinate of turning point for each of the following curve. So determine whether it's maximum or minimum. So I discuss question 1C first. Look at question 1C, this one. Given this, so how to find, talk about turning point. Remember, you must do dy dx equals to 0. So find dy dx first. So this is y equals to this one times this one. So u and v. So this one you have no choices. You need to use product rule to solve it. So product rule formula is dy over dx equals to u dv dx plus v du dx. So one by one first. U is x. V is square root 18 minus x squared. Actually is 18 minus x squared power 1 over 2. So ux du dx. So differentiate 1x, getting 1. Vx dv dx. So you will have 1 over 2 bring down, bracket copy, power minus 1 become 1 over 2 minus 1. So I have minus 1 over 2, multiply, differentiate the thing inside bracket. So differentiate 18, getting 0. Differentiate this, getting negative 2x. So simplify and rewrite again. They will have 2 and 2 can cancel out. This one can cancel out. After that you have minus x over, this one is at the bottom, right? Because of power negative, so at the bottom, square root minus, this one is 18 minus x squared, power 1 over 2 is square root, so this one is dv dx. So cross multiply, so you will have this because of x multiply negative x, so you have negative x squared with this, and then plus this one, v multiply this, getting this. So how to combine become like this? Because this one is over 1, right? Meaning that this one need to multiply by square root 18 minus x squared, multiply square root 18 minus x squared to simplify. So combine together, above you have negative x squared, above here, sendiri darab sendiri with the square root, you will get the thing inside the bracket, which is 18 minus x squared. After that, x squared combine, getting this part. Okay. Next, continue. Actually, if you're done until here, also can. Okay, never mind. So what they do is they try to simplify. Never mind, if you do until here, it's can, it's okay. So let's say if you do until here, then you know turning point, you need to do dy dx equals 0, right? So you just let this equals to 0. So you still need to undergo this process. Okay, so what you do is factorize out the number first, 2, and you can take out the 2 first. So remaining 9 minus x squared. And then 9 minus x squared is the one you always do. So you can use modify 3. So have 3 plus x, 3 minus x here. And then this one remain the same, just copy down. So you let this equals to 0, meaning that this one equals to 0. So what you do is, how to make this equals to 0? As long as above here 0, then you get 0, right? So this equals to 0, this equals to 0, meaning that you have 2 answers here. So for these cases, we not go to make what we not go to bother what the value at the bottom here, because for fraction, any number as long as above is 0, then it becomes 0. So it doesn't matter what you have at the bottom here. So we only consider this part. So get 2 value of x. How to get the value of y? Substitute this x value, put inside the original equation. Then you get 2 point here, negative 9 and 9. So next part, you have 2 coordinate already, this coordinate and this coordinate. So how to check whether is the whether it is maximum or minimum point? So need to undergo second derivative like this. So second derivative need to do from the dy dx here. So dy dx that you have is this one, right? 18 minus 2x squared. So u y equal to 18 minus 2x squared, 2x squared over, this one a bit longer, the step, square root 18 minus x squared, square root 18 minus x squared. So from here, this is quotient rule. So u equals to 18 minus 2x squared. So v is 18 minus x squared power 1 over 2. So ux du dx. Differentiate 18, getting 0. Differentiate this, negative 2 times 2, you have negative 4. X just copy, power minus 1 become power 1, and then vx, so dv dx, so simplify, 1 over 2 bring down, 18 minus x squared, just copy down, and then need to multiply by, because of this one is bracket power something, so need to multiply, differentiate the thing inside bracket. Differentiate 18, getting 0. Differentiate this, getting negative 2x power 1. Then simplify, 2 and 2 can cancel out, right? So remaining, oh, I forget the power need to minus 1. So you have minus 1 over 2 here. If I miss out anything or make mistake here, please let me know. So I continue, 2 and 2 cancel out, so remaining, right here, 2 and 2 cancel out, so remaining minus x, like just now lah. So square root, this one is 18 minus x squared power 1 over 2, which is square root. So cross multiply. Quotient rule formula is dy over dx equals to v du dx minus u dv dx over v squared. So just substitute, v come first, this one multiply this one, so you have this minus 4x square root 18 minus x squared, and then u multiply this. So x and x, there's multiply straight away, that's why you have this, okay, and then over v square. So v square, so the square root gone, so remaining 18 minus x squared. So next step, how you do? How to simplify this one in faster way? So you just multiply, because of this, right? So multiply square root 18 minus x squared, square root 18 minus x squared. It will be easier for you if you multiply like this, because I have 3 layers, 1, 2, 3. Previously, I ever teach you how to simplify this thing. A plus B over C plus D, let's say. What you do is, you multiply this one, right? C over C. Can you come back? So you do the same thing. So this one, multiply this one, square root will gone. So that's why you have this. Then plus, this one multiply this, square root and square root cancel out. So remaining this one. And then this one multiply this, actually is 18 minus x power 2 is power 1, right? So multiply 18 minus x power 2, square root is power 1 over 2. So power plus it. So we have 18 minus x squared, power 1 plus 1 over 2. So that's why you have 3 over 2 here. So next step, you just expand like usual. And then collect all the power 3. Then you get this. Okay. After you get this, actually you can stop here. No need continue the next step. So what you do, this one is second derivative. You just substitute x equals minus 3, x equals 3 put inside to check the value. So you see, at here, according to the answer, when x equals to minus 3, after substitute, second derivative getting positive. So you know this one is minimum point. And then for the other point, after substitute, getting negative. So if negative, set right. So we get this point is maximum point. Okay, question 1C already. So 1H. 1H. This one. Okay, do the same thing. because they say turning point, so must do dy dx. So must do dy dx. So find dy dx first. So in these cases, I recommend you don't use quotient rule because like the question just now, very long, right? If you use quotient rule, so you can try to expand it. It will become x squared minus 6x plus 9. Then you can separate like this, one by one. Then you can have this. Then you can find dy dx straight away. Differentiate x, getting 1. Differentiate negative 6, getting 0. Differentiate this one, become minus 9 over x power 2. So this one equals to 0. You will have 1 minus 9 over x squared equals to 0. This one bring to right hand side. So we have something like this. Cross multiply. So x squared is 9. After that, simplify. You have plus minus 3. And then when x equals to 3, substitute, get the y. When x equals to 3, substitute, get the y. After get these 2 points, check the second derivative. So how to check second derivative? This one. Differentiate 1, getting 0. Differentiate this one. Negative 9 times negative 2, you have 18. So x copy, power minus 1. So you have this value, this one. Then you substitute the value in. You get negative for second derivative. So meaning that set maximum point. Similarly for this, after substitute, getting positive. So small minimum point. Okay, so now question number 2. Look at question 2. Diagram on the right show part of the curve. So this is the curve. Find the expression for dy dx. So find dy dx for this. This one is quotient rule. Not quotient rule, sorry. UV, product rule. So U is x. V is x minus 2 power 3. So ux du dx, so equals to 1. Vx dv dx. So you have 3, bracket copy, power minus 1 become power 2. Multiply 1. Differentiate the thing inside, getting 1. So answer is 3x minus 2 power 2. So do cross multiplication. So this is your u. This one is dv over dx. This is v. This is du dx. Next step, just rearrange. So have 3x and then x minus 2 power 2 plus x minus 2 power 3. So this one, you need to do factorization. So previously, I recall back, I request you to rearrange become number x and then bracket, right? Number x bracket. Okay, so now number cannot take out, x cannot take out, x minus 2 power 2 you can take out. So after take out, remaining is what? Remaining 3, remaining x, power 2 already take out, so no more, power 3, so remaining power 1 here because already take out power 2. Then this one copy, simplify, so getting this as your answer. You can stop at this step actually. And then dy dx equals to 0. So 4x minus 2, this one equals to 0. Actually, you can straight away, 4x minus 2 equals 0. So x equals to 1 over 2. X minus 2 equals to 0. So x equals to 2. So can have two different coordinate x here. After get the coordinate x, substitute, get coordinate y. So you're getting these 2 points as the coordinate of two stationary P and Q. Or question A just now only request find dy dx. Only request find dy dx. Already found it. So second one, asking you find the point. So you do like just now. Okay. After get that 2 points, question C, they say, subsequently determine the nature of the stationary point Q by using the tangent sketching method. So what does it mean? So what you do is, Q is point of reflection. Hey, where's the answer? Huh? Don't have answer. By sketching. Subsequently, determine the nature of stationary point Q. Okay, this Q. By using tangent sketching method. Okay, what do you mean by tangent sketching method? At this point, you have this, right? This is equation of tangent. So this one is tangent sketching method. So from here, left hand side is go up, right? And then it's like this. After that, it's like this. So meaning that point of inflection. Like this. So this one Q is point of inflection. You can draw like this. Okay. Any other question want me to discuss?